Good evening. Is it good evening yet? What time does good evening start? At 5. So we are 8 minutes away from good evening. Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Okay, now we are not happy. It's the sun, eh? Okay, good afternoon. Okay, just turn to the person seated next to you and tell them something nice. Give them a compliment. If they have good hair, tell them they have good hair. If they don't look nice, but you know they don't look nice, just tell them you look nice. Lie, 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 lie. Eh? Yeah. If you've seen that they have a nice shoe, just tell them return my shoe. Yeah? Guys, do you know that science says that a normal human being requires 12 compliments a day? 12 compliments a day. To be a healthy human being, you need to get 12 compliments a day. That's why, like, leaders are told, please say good things to your team. Even if you know the numbers are tanking. Eh? Jemima? Huh? You just say, you're doing a great job. So, tell something nice to the person seated next to you. Tell them 2. 2. Just say 2. Let's say, you do a good job. Even if you don't know what they do, just tell them. If they haven't told you, tell me. If they haven't told you, you tell me. Yeah. Just say, man, bro, the way you watch TikTok up to midnight, it's so dope. So, how many of you are at MTN for the very first time? If you've never been MTN, put up your hand. I'm not going to embarrass you. Don't worry. Put up your hand. Put up your hand. This is your first time to come to the MTN offices. Okay. How many of you who have never come to the MTN offices have MTN numbers? I'm feeling yellow. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give you something nice. Huh? I'm going to give you something nice. How many of you, the ones that have MTN lines, use MTN Momo? So when I say use, how many of you send money? Huh? Send. How many of you whose lines are just receiving lines? Wanji nyabo. Eleta manyachi. Those are the ones, right? You only use it with. Those are the ones, eh? All right. So today I'm excited because we are doing something that is, I'm very passionate about, and that is called investing. But it is culture at MTN. Before we start anything, DJ, give me some. Let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. DJ, give me that yellow song, because some of our people have never been. They've never been yellow. Okay, so we are going to go around the room, greeting each other, high-fiving to yellow. Are we together? Are we together? We are young people, aren't we? We are what? We are what? We are what? All right. Hey. Hey, hey. Go around the room. Hey. Hey.
We serve and we share. You're all invited. Yes, you're all included. We can do so much.
Come on.
With integrity and agility, we can show
collaborating, manyonga cooperating.
There you go, there you go. Aren't we now feeling yellow? Aren't we feeling yellow? I love this. I think MTN, that was incredible. That was incredible. We are going to hear what today is about, but as you are aware, at MTN, we are all about innovation, innovation, innovation. That's why we are what? We are what? Hey, this is the class. This is the right class. My name is Brian Mlondo, and I'm going to be your moderator this evening. I welcome all our partners, especially Sanlam Investments. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. I also welcome our partners, Goldmine, who are also here, Obugalo. And we'll be speaking into some of these things later. But I want to first invite Jemima to come and talk to us about the role of mobile investments in financial growth. Some of us are just growing our money, others have here, but what are some of the good things that are coming out of this? Welcome, Jemima.
Thank you. Hello. We were just whispering, wondering, are we the oldest people in the room? It's very, okay, I wasn't the one, clearly. But it's interesting and very nice to see young people in the room. I want to recognize all of you and appreciate you for coming. I know some of you are in school. Most of you are in school, right? Still? Or just leaving? Just leaving. Okay, but this product, what we're about to launch today, is for you. So that's why you're here. So we appreciate you for coming. Okay? All right, so why are we here? We're here to launch a fantastic product that helps you as individuals grow your pockets, grow yourselves, and look into the future with a different perspective, which is, I believe, for most of us, we started off thinking money belongs to our parents, or, it's this something that kind of isn't reachable, but now it is with the product that we're about to launch. Before I read this through, I wanted to recognize the team that was behind this product. If I could just have Helen, Simon, the team at MTN, maybe just quick wave to the team. If I could also have the Sanlam team wave, anyone who was involved in this product in some way, shape, or form. There's a lot that goes into product building. Let's start from there. It's not as easy as switching it on. I think a lot of time has gone behind it. We spent maybe 6-7 months building it, right? So I really hope that you like it, you enjoy using it, and you appreciate all the work that went behind it. But really, it's an honor for me to stand here today to launch this product called Yinvesta. Have you been told the name itself? Yinvesta, what does it mean to you? So for us, it's a bold step towards reshaping the investment landscape in Uganda. This product isn't just about access, it's about reimagining investment in this Gen Z era, okay? So we're thinking about you, what you're used to, which is your gadget, and saying we want to bring investments onto your gadget. Your parents, and I want to call them forefathers, probably needed to go to a bank. I know I personally have not gone to a bank in a long time, and we know for you as Gen Z and the millennials seated in this room probably haven't visited a bank branch in a while as well. So it's to say that you no longer need to do that. You actually can invest from your mobile phone. As a digital-first platform, Yinvesta eliminates traditional friction. There's no paperwork, no physical branch, no learning curve. It's intuitive, it's fast, it's fully integrated within the MTN mobile money system. We are allowing you to invest as little as 1,000 shillings. What can 1,000 shillings buy in this economy? What can it buy? Soda? What else? Cassava, data. I think we do have bundles, right? But now we're saying if today you carry out a gig, I know a lot of you are in the gig economy. You're selling earrings, selling clothes, some of you. Some people are coding, right? If you make money, it doesn't have to go into use. You can actually save it. But it's not just saving it for keeps, but it's to save it so that it works for you. And that's what investment is. When you put money aside, and it's the money that you put aside is working for you, right? So that's what we're saying. As little as 1,000 shillings, you put it aside and it starts earning interest. From a product perspective, Yinvesta represents the convergence of trust, usability, and scale. And this is in partnership with Sanlam, our fantastic partners. They are a regulated company by capital markets. I believe there's someone from capital markets in the room. I do hope, or if they haven't joined us yet. But this is to say that when the money is invested, it's protected. So you know for sure you're trusting MTN as well as Sanlam to keep your money safe. But more than that, this is about financial agency. We're giving people not just tools, but the confidence to make better financial decisions. So everything we've been doing with our money before, which is really spending, we now want you to put money aside, okay? Thinking about the future, growing yourselves. I know you aspire to do much more. If there's something that's different between our generations, I'd say maybe boomers, Gen X, moving to millennials, and then Gen Z, is that Gen Z is more concerned about the future. I know you are thinking about the climate, things that some of us didn't even think about, right? You're thinking about climate change. You want to do something that's purposeful, and this is one step towards that. So as I wrap up, I want to thank all our partners, Sanlam, for their shared vision and technical excellence. I also want to thank the Capital Markets Authority for creating a forward-thinking regulatory environment. And I also want to thank the team, MTN team, both products, technical, commercial, who are behind this product and made it a reality. Together, our moves are unstoppable. And with products like Yinvesta, our progress is just beginning. Thank you.
And I'm feeling alright. Oh, I'm dancing inside. Fun like a holiday.
Another round of applause for Jemima.
And I'm flying so high.
You've had, it's making sure that you start small, yeah? So I want to ask the students, when someone talks about investment, what comes to your mind?
Basically, when someone talks about investment, it means I have to widen my earning base and all actually getting more money in investing.
So you have to get more money first for him, huh?
Widening your earning base.
Widen your earning base. That's a good answer. Anybody else? There's a hand here. Is this the guild president? The man is dressed like a guild president. Yes, sir. What's your name?
By the name of Sylvie Sande. Yeah, to me, an investment is the act of putting money, resources, time, with the goal of gaining profit in something. Yes.
Profit. Where? Yes, sir.
My name is David. Investment is putting money aside with the purpose of benefiting it in the future. That's it.
Future. I like that. Any ladies here? Where are the ladies? Here, sorry. What's your name, my dear?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. For purposes of record, my name is Chapal Caroline. Investing is like a process of putting money aside for the purpose of making profits in the future. I mean, investment. You have maybe, if like she talked about 1,000, so you put that 1,000 aside, whereby you know that that 1,000 is generating at least 100 per day. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you understand the Chibaro, right? You know the Chibaro. You had Jemima. For as low as how much? How much is the Rolex? Hey, but you guys, I thought you were bougie. You eat Rolexes. So that's half a Rolex. These days Rolexes are expensive. They are 2,000, right? So those are 2 Rolexes. So for as low as half a Rolex, you can invest. No more talking all these big monies. So that's why this is very important. And I want to invite the managing director of MTN Momo to speak into this, why we are doing the things we do. Richard Yego, please come.
Thank you, Brian. Yellow, 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 yellow team. Yellow partners. Yellow our customers. Yellow all our key stakeholders that are in the room. The members of the media, I salute all of you. It gives me much joy to stand in front of you this evening to launch yet another groundbreaking product, MTN Momo, in partnership with Sanlam, a product that we are calling Yinvesta. Yinvesta. You are going to become investors. That's what we're trying to say, starting today. Mr. Jonathan, the CEO of Sanlam Investments East Africa. We have, Capital Markets Authority represented by Olive. I'm not so sure whether Olive has come. Not yet. Okay. I also recognize, I thought Bank of Uganda is here. We had invited our regulator, Bank of Uganda. Is Bank of Uganda in the room yet? Alfred? Has Alfred come? Not yet. Almost is on the way. Yes, our regulators are very crucial. When we are launching products like this, they are also proud of what we are doing because we move this journey together. So our 2 key regulators, Capital Markets Authority and Bank of Uganda, we are glad that you've accepted our invitation. So like I said, and of course, Ayo, our subsidiary entity, Ayo, you're in the house, represented by the CEO, Isabella. Isabella, wave to the, the people in the room. So, yes, so I hope I have not left anyone else, especially the members of the media. You're very important to us, especially today, because you are going to propel, you're going to amplify this information that we are sharing this evening. Now, at MTN Momo and MTN Group FinTech, we are building the largest and most valuable fintech platform, not just in Uganda, but in Africa. And for us to build the largest and most valuable platform, we must continuously innovate. And what better way to do that than speaking to you, the customers, all the key stakeholders, to understand what is it exactly that you want. And we have listened and said, here we are today. We have brought for you a product that will enable all of you, irrespective of your stage in society, to be able to invest as low as 1,000 shillings at any time. Whenever you get that money, you should just be able to invest it. And we are also saying it is going to come with high returns. Yeah? We have always been talking about saving. You need to save. Saving is good. But we are saying don't stop at saving. we are saying you should actually invest this money. When you invest the 1,000, you should be able to get 1,100 at least by the end of 1 year. What I'm trying to say is that the high interest returns that we are offering is a minimum of 10% per annum. That is very rare to find in this market. But thanks to the partnership that we have together with Sanlam, we have brought to you a very exciting product that will enable all our customers out there to be able to invest irrespective of your income levels. And we are also saying it is very flexible for you to be able to sometimes take out some of the money. You might invest this morning, and then in the evening or in the afternoon, you get actually an issue that requires you to quickly get back that money. We are saying you can get it back instantly. You don't have to wait for 48 hours. Yeah, you don't have to wait for 24 hours. And that is so exciting because we are giving you assurance that the money that you had put aside can easily be accessed. Yeah. So I think that's very powerful, and I would like to say a very big thank you to the team that has put this together. Jemima and the team, Sanlam, that have actually put this together. We say a very big thank you for developing an exciting solution like this. This product is well aligned with our mission, at MTN Momo, to continuously innovate, to lead the way in terms of developing innovative solutions that actually address the daily needs of our customers. We do believe at MTN Momo that financial inclusion is not just about sending money. It's not just about withdrawing money at an agent. It's not about getting a loan, but also investing. We have said that in the past we've been saying, better steady, better steady, better steady. Now that you're steady, can you now invest? Yeah, so better investor. So we are saying starting today, we want all of you to be investors. And I can tell you, so far, what we're already seeing is a lot of opt-ins. We hadn't even launched, but the few that have been able to access this product, we see at least 15,000 people already getting into the utilization of this product. So it's an exciting product, and we are very optimistic that we're going to get the best, take advantage of it. We are saying that for you to invest, you don't have to go through the formal processes of filling paperwork. No, everything is on the palm of your hands, your phone. As long as you have your phone, you're able to do everything conveniently. So, and that's what we continuously do at MTN, to provide the convenience to the customers that we do serve. Most of you who are in this room are actually Gen Zs. Yeah? And you know what Gen Zs, you know the demands of Gen Zs? Gen Zs are not going to tell you, they're not going to accept anything to do with wasting their time, to do any kind of formalities of filling paperwork. The process is so simple. And I just want all of you to try it today before you leave this room. Be able to dial *165 *7# and just look for investor. Accept the terms and conditions. And part of the terms and conditions are that we are guaranteeing to give you at least 10% interest per annum, not per day. But you can work it out per day. Yeah? You can work it out per day. But if I give you a small example, if you put 100,000, yeah, I'm not saying you can put 100,000 at once, but if you invest 1,000 on a daily basis and you get to, let's say, 100,000, you are guaranteed of getting 110 at least by the end of that year. So you can imagine, but most importantly, you're earning interest daily. How beautiful is that? That you're earning your interest daily and you can see it. And that interest also earns interest. Imagine that. The interest I earn today is going to earn interest tomorrow. Where do you find that? I think it's a beautiful thing to have within the Momo platform. And it gives me a lot of excitement to say that this product is going to give us a lot of traction in terms of usage. Customers are going to get a better reason. Even those who had not used Momo now have even a bigger reason to use Momo. Beyond, of course, the products that we offer, including loans, the ordinary savings, and so many others. So I encourage all our customers to take advantage of this product and maximize its use. I would like to salute Alfred. Thank you so much, Alfred, from Bank of Uganda, for joining us. Yes. So feel comfortable, and someone should make sure that Alfred uses this service before he goes back to his office. It's a very exciting product. I can tell you, personally, I'm already using it, and the experience was enormous. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to all those that have made this possible. And we guarantee you, we commit to you to continuously develop new products that are going to meet your demands, because your demands will never cease to come. On a daily basis, you'll always demand for more. And we are saying at MTN Momo, we shall always deliver what you demand of us. Thank you so much. And when we all come together, like we have come together this evening, we truly become unstoppable. Thank you.
I thought you were going to complete the song.
Come on, Nemo pocket, tambura about the street, shoes are my target. We are what? Unstoppable. We are what? Unstoppable. I'm in a plantation, but on a global mission, internet ambition, full condition. We are what?
Okay, DJ Urcha. Who can sing that song? One of you, just come. Just one person. I have a fantastic gift. Tell me, one. Who? Where? Who? Tito. Tito, come. Tito, come. Can we clap for Tito? Tito, come. Mama Tito, come. These guys are going to be shocked by what I'm going to give you. You leave them breathing there. Tito, what is your stage name, Tito? What is your stage name? Wanji? What? A what? A wall. O-W-O-L. A wall. All right. Is that the name you're going with? MC A wall. Right? I'm going to give you a very big gift. I promise you. So, you ready? Man, why are you whispering? What are you saying? I can't even hear what are you saying. That's right. What? You don't know. You are learning it. So you sing what you know. So play for him the first verse, the first line.
Come on, Nemo pocket, tambura about the street, shoes are my target. We are what?
All right, Urcha. So just that part. So be like a real artist, man. Go in there, then work the crowd. You will see what I will give you.
Come on, Nemo pocket, tambura about the street, shoes are my target. We are what?
Unstoppable.
In a plantation,
DJ level, DJ row. Yeah. So, you know what he's going to win? You know what he's going to win? Yeah? A what? A car? But you guys, that's not how we are going to invest. That's a very bad investment. Okay, so I am going to give you, because of what we are doing here, he gets 100,000 shillings. Yeah? So, that money, you are going to invest it on this app. The man has the money. The man has the money. And also, I give him this. Because the man is unstoppable, isn't he? The man is what? Ladies and gentlemen, MC Award. You know, you guys, you know, in this life, I've learned when they call upon people, when someone says, who can, always dare to step in front. Are we together? Are we together? So that's why for us at MTN, we're like, we are unstoppable. Whatever you want, we do what? We go in. So we are leading conversations on financial inclusion. We are leading conversations on money and all these things because we dare to go where many fear to go. So that's why MCO World, hey, regardless, you at least go and you figure it out from there. Yeah? And sometimes, most times, some things are difficult to achieve alone. That's why we are excited about our partnership with Sanlam. So please join me to welcome the CEO and Managing Director of Sanlam, Mr. Jonathan Stitchberry. Did I pronounce it right? Stitchberry. All right. Welcome.
Thank you, Brian, and good afternoon, everyone, or good evening. As has been mentioned, my name is Jonathan Stitchberry. I'm the CEO of Sanlam Investments East Africa. And as you probably noticed, I'm probably the oldest person in the room here today. In fact, I think I'm a late boomer. So it gives me great pleasure to see so many young people here today who are really the people, some of the people that we're really hoping to aim this product towards. We think this product is for you. So, but before I make my presentation, I'd just like to, a couple of recognitions. First of all, to the Bank of Uganda, thank you very much, Mr. Alfred Karong, who's the acting head of divisional oversight. Thank you for your joining us. We also have the CMA Market Supervision from the Market Supervision Department, Tracy Nansiri. We have, of course, our very own Managing Director of MTN Momo, Richard Diego. Thank you, Richard, for being our partner. And Jemima Karaoke, the MTN Momo's Head of Product. Thank you for your words earlier on as well. We also have Isabella Akarut from AO, Rosalind from Standard Chartered, and the management and other teams from AO, MTN Momo, and of course Sanlam Investments East Africa Limited. Anyway, good evening, and good evening, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's both an honor and a privilege to address you today as we celebrate this significant milestone, the official launch of Yinvesta, and to mark the beginning of a transformative partnership between Sanlam Investments East Africa and MTN Momo. This is a moment which represents the culmination of months of rigorous collaboration, thoughtful innovation, and a shared vision for greater financial inclusion for all Ugandans. What we unveil today is more than just a new product. It's the dawn of a new era, an era where every Ugandan, regardless of location or income level, can access quality investment solutions through the power of technology. Sanlam Investments has a long-standing tradition of providing innovative and reliable solutions. Our journey began in Kenya in 1998. We expanded into Uganda in 2004, and most recently into Tanzania in 2024, reinforcing our strong dedication to the East African region. We, as an investment firm, are here for the long term, and we're driven by a belief in doing things the right way and guided by integrity, innovation, and a deep belief in creating financial security and prosperity for all. In MTN Momo, we find the ideal partner. MTN has revolutionized how Ugandans connect, communicate, and transact, with MTN Mobile Money becoming an essential platform for daily financial activities for millions of Ugandans. Through this partnership, we are harnessing MTN's vast network and extensive customer reach to provide accessible and affordable investment opportunities. Together, we're removing long-standing barriers to entry and creating a pathway for all Ugandans, from the boda rider to the market trader, to take their first steps towards wealth creation and financial empowerment. The Yinvesta product is designed with simplicity, accessibility, and empowerment at its core. With just 1,000 shillings, any Ugandan can now begin their investment journey. The platform offers daily interest on contributions and allows for instant withdrawals, making saving and investing both seamless and flexible. I think you'll all agree this is financial inclusion in action, where digital innovation meets practical solutions. We are excited about the potential of this partnership and are grateful for the support of our regulators, both the Bank of Uganda and the Capital Markets Authority, together whose commitment to fostering a robust and inclusive financial ecosystem has been instrumental in bringing this vision to life. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a launch. It's a significant step towards a new era of financial empowerment in Uganda. We're planting the seeds of a better future, a future where every Ugandan can achieve their financial dreams. Let us collectively rewrite the narrative of financial inclusion, transforming aspirations into tangible realities, one Yinvesta transaction at a time. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to the CEO of Sanlam. Thank you so much for believing in the dream. We know that we are indeed together unstoppable. All right, are you ready to see? Who wants to be an investor? Who is an investor? You know there are two. One is an investor, one is a investor. If you are an investor, put up your hand. Eh? I like this. I like this. Eh? If you are an investor, this is where you are supposed to be. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, all eyes on the screen. This is the first of its kind in Uganda. Are we ready? Are we ready? Get your cameras, get your whatever you can. Go live on TikTok if you have to, eh? All the investors. Are we ready? And now. Yes, and let me call Jemima to the front. Richard, Jonathan, please come to the front. Helen, please come. And let's take a picture here. Yes, right in the middle here. It is now live. Yeah? Yes, Bank of Uganda, please come. Let's all be a part of this. This thing, we are not selling air. Even the Bank of Uganda is here to make sure we are compliant. Yeah. Okay. All of them are investors. Simon, where are you? Simon? Simon, please come. This is the team that has made sure this is ready in time. Okay. Okay. So everybody at the front say investor. Investor. Yes. Yeah. You put smile like you have money. Nice. We are ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to the team. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for making sure that our people are sorted. And I want to test. Everybody, get your phone. Get your phone. Everyone, get your phone. Get your phone. Are you on your phone? Are you on your phone? MTN. You have an MTN connection? Get your phone. We are going to try and see. We are not going to enter it properly because someone is coming to teach us. But I want to start you off. It's called Jaribu. Are you an investor? Get your phone. Are you there yet? Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I only know how to operate an, like an iPhone. About Android, I will teach you tomorrow. But, okay. Dial star. Are we there? Guys, work with me. Work with me. Star 165 star 7 star 1 hash. Star 165 star 7 star 1 hash. Are you there? For some of you, it's still loading. Okay. Are we there? Okay, what do you see? As what? Number 1 is the investor. Number 2 is what? Okukola chi?
Saving.
Ate number 3.
Veno.
Kati. Forget the rest and only focus on what? You what? Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Where has it taken you? Wanji?
Yellow. Enter PIN to unlock the power of the investor.
So go to bully the PIN. Guys, protect your PIN. Banang. You guys, protect your PIN, please. Put in your mobile money PIN. Hide it from your neighbor. There are people who are looking sharply. Hide your what? Protect your what? Where do we go?
Investor.
You what? Press 1. You are there? What do you see? What do you see when you reach? What do you see? Wanji?
Welcome to Investor. Please read the terms and conditions on HPT. Then 1 is confirmed to opt in, and 2 is cancel. I think 1.
So stop there. Stop there. First, stop there. Because usually at terms and condition is where all of us, things fall apart. So we are going to call someone who will explain that. But allow me to invite Arthur to come and join me on the stage. Arthur Tayebwa, please come. A clap for Arthur, clap for Arthur. Alan Tayebwa. Okay. I think let me move this here. Let me help you here. Okay. I think there, eh? Aren't we good there? Okay. Okay.
Good? Aha, thank you.
Check.
Thank you. Uh-huh. Can you hear Alan?
Yes. Check.
Check. Okay. So, Alan is the managing director of Goldmine Finance. And to be able to start this entire journey, we need to first understand why it is important for us to embark on investing. Yeah? So, let's start with the basic, Alan. Many people who will say, YOLO. Yeah? You only what?
Live once.
You only live once. Eat your money.
Yeah.
My friend, the children will also make their own. Bananyo buji. You know, that's what we always say.
Yeah.
But talk to us about why, and in this particular forum, investing is important for all of us.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Brian. My name is Alan Taebwa from Goldmine Finance. I'm very excited actually about this particular product. And why am I excited? Because money has got a language. And many of us don't seem to understand the language of money. We think that the more we make, somehow the wealthier we become by that language. But, hello, are you guys listening? Money is very different. It is not about how much you make, but how much you keep and invest that usually creates the difference. Now, I'll tell you just about the cash flow quadrant. There are two concepts I'll introduce.
First, hold on, Alan. The guys at the back, Tim, I am the host of this evening. I will chase you if you are not paying. This is very critical, yeah? Please, let's respect the conversation happening here. If you need to chat, please get out. Thank you. Please proceed.
Thank you very much. So, every single day we wake up, we are taking a financial decision. How many of us spend every day? If I'm to ask, how many? So, every single day, you're spending either on an asset or on a liability, right?
Yes.
And an asset is something that brings money into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, not so? So every single day, you're making a financial decision. You're just choosing which side of the financial column you're lying, either on the liability side or on the asset side, not so? So, and usually when you look at a cash flow quadrant, there are usually four kinds of people. You're either an employee or you're self-employed. That's the left side of the quadrant. The right side of the quadrant, you're either a business owner or an investor. And in this particular case, Yinvesta, isn't it? Now, when you're an employee or you have a job, when you're self-employed, you own a job. When you're a business owner, you own a business, you own a system. But when you're an investor, you can go home and sleep, and money is working for you. Now, majority of the people, you can be the best employee in life, but after you've lost that job, you have nothing else after that. You can be the best self-employed person in life. You can run a business, but when you fall sick, there is nothing else, that the business collapses, just like you have collapsed. That is usually not the preferred side. Many people prefer the side where they are sleeping and they are earning money. But there is a process to that. That's the language of money. And that process begins with saving. It begins with financial principles. And financial principles, that's how we live out life. That's how we grow to become investors. okay? And in every side of the quadrant, there are people who are successful. Now, fortunately, we have got very successful people in MTN right here with us. They are very successful. I know they are good investors, definitely. That's how they can be able to come up with a product like this. But you just imagine many other people who run different organizations, successful at their jobs, they're very good employees, but they may not be very good investors. Meaning when they lose those jobs, there is nothing left. Those are the people who usually go to the villages after the jobs are gone. That's not where we want to end our lives. And for most of a product like this, most of the people, if you learn the financial principles early enough in life, the better you're setting up yourself for your life. And what are those principles? It's just a very simple thing, that when your passive income as an investor is more than your regular income, then you have arrived in life.
Say that again. When your
passive income is money, is when you're not working to earn money, when you're an investor.
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping.
And the phone just does.
And the phone is just growing. Money is just growing every single day.
Okay.
That's passive income. Regular income is that you must work every single day. Okay? But that journey from regular income to passive income is a patient process that you must continuously do over a long period of time. Meaning, you must grow in the principle of money. Then the money grows. Majority of us who have been working for some time, every single year, probably if you look back 10 years ago, you are not earning the same amount of money you're earning today. Okay? Meaning the principle of life is that you grow. There is daily growth. There is annual growth. But that doesn't really signify, it's not equal to the same principle in asset growth, in cash flow, in passive income. I hope this is clear. When you're growing passive income, most people are not patient with the money. Okay? You start saving 1,000 today, you're a student at school. Then you finish university, you start working. You're making 1 million shillings. You're getting pocket money probably of 200,000 or 100,000. But when you're making 1 million shillings, it's not necessarily true that you're going to start saving 100,000. No. You must start in the principle right now where you are. In moving from the left side of the quadrant of self-employed and employee, moving to the right side of a quadrant, you must live out the principles.
Right.
The principles of money are simple things, determining what percentage of your cash, of your money, should you be able to invest, should you be able to save, should you be able to grow, painting a picture of the future that you want to be able to create. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. That actually makes a difference between where you are and where you want to go.
You've talked about something very important, the employee to investor transition. That's very important. Where you see it, you're working with investors every day. What are some of these things that we need to be cognizant of as we transition from this side of the quadrant to the right side?
So just like business, for you to be a successful business owner, you own a system. That the system, the machine is working while you're not necessarily there. The same thing about money, that money is lived out in a system. And the system is something very simple, not complicated. That you choose and say that and as long as you spend, it means you earn. So income is not just about a salary that someone is making. A person who gets pocket money in secondary school is actually earning an income, right? That's income, because you're going to spend. Unless you're getting, you're spending debt, that's when it's a bit different. But as long as I'm earning, there are people who earn Kameza. Do you know that's an income?
Kameza money is income.
Kameza money is an income.
And it's not taxed.
And it's not even taxed. Now, let me tell you something.
And all the ladies say,
the financial principles are things like planning for money that you don't expect.
Right.
Because majority of us, if we actually think about money and start planning for calculating how much money we spend, in most cases it's more than what we earn. If you're a student at university, I can challenge you today. If you start writing down your expenses, if you earn pocket money of 100,000 or 200,000, you'll find yourself you spent 300,000. If you're an employee and you earn 1 million or 2 million, you'll find that you actually spend 4 million or 5 million. In most cases, people spend 3 to 5 times their earnings.
But where do we get that money from?
Thank you very much. It shows you that money is always coming from different sources. But the key thing is the principles that we have. Because we are wired to spend most of the time, if I ask you today that if I gave you 10 million shillings, what would you do? What is the first thing that would come to mind, Brian? Don't overthink. You see, if I asked you that if I gave you 10 million shillings, most people what they are going to think about first, if you have a loan, maybe on one of those platforms, you want to first pay that loan, isn't it? If you have rent to pay or you have some bills, you want to first pay those bills, okay? And then at the end of it all, maybe you have someone you want to give some money. Do you see that? This is your financial wiring. That's your financial blueprint, okay? The opportunity that you're getting today is that when you have to plan and put in place principles for that money before it comes. Now, the same thing you do with 10,000 shillings if you got it today, okay? If I told you that if I gave you 10,000 shillings, what would you do? In most cases, can I have someone answer it?
Can someone answer? 10,000 shillings, what would you do with it? Where are the students?
And don't give me I know they are very clever students, so I'm going to tell us what we want here.
Hey, come. What would you do with 10K?
If I gave you 10K now.
Hey, what's your name, sir?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Bill Tinkamanyele. I'm from Mobs. If you give me 10K right now, I first invest 1,000.
Now that before you knew about investor. Okay, tell us.
Okay. I think about, of course, as a campus student, I think about my supper.
Correct. I like that. Okay?
Yeah.
And this is a very genuine response,
yes.
Right? So what are you going to do with that money if you got 10,000 today?
Supper?
I think about 10,000.
You man, you don't have a girlfriend.
I buy data. MTN.
Yes.
TikTok.
Okay, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
But you don't give any to the girl. Sting.
Now,
this man belongs to Smau.
Let me tell you something. That's the biggest challenge. That the blueprint, we think about investment when we usually want to think about investment when we have a lot of money.
Right.
When you want to think about it, you're saying when I get 100 million, then I'll invest. That's not true. The truth is that whatever decisions you take when you get 10,000 shillings are the same decisions you'll take even bigger when you get 10 million, when you get 100 million. The decisions, you must determine them before the money comes. You can't make decisions when the money comes. Okay?
Colleagues, money will come.
Money will come.
Colleagues.
Now, the system, the principles you put in place, meaning you must determine and say that whatever money I get that I don't expect, I'm going to save or invest 50% of that money.
Right.
Now, that's a principle. Whether the money is 10,000, whether it's 10 million, whether it's 5,000, whether it's 100,000, you must make a decision and say 50% of that money must be saved. Now, even your regular income, you must determine how much of it must be saved. Remember, it's not how much you earn, it's how much you save. We might have people who earn 10 million shillings, 20 million, but they don't invest.
Yeah.
And remember, saving is not just saving for the sake. You save to invest. Are we together?
Yes.
You must save to invest, meaning the money must grow.
Yeah.
That's why I like the concept of better investor. Because they are basically giving you an option to be your own boss on the phone, on the move, while you sleep, wherever you are. But the blueprint that you must carry is a blueprint of being an investor at any opportunity you get. And every opportunities come differently. Today, someone won 100,000 shillings.
Mm.
I hope you've not spent that money yet.
MC Award.
But choose to become an investor. Choose so that it's the very first thing you choose to do, and the balance is what you spend. Don't choose to spend first and invest later, because you may never be an investor. But even then, you want to become a successful investor, right? Just like you would want to become it's very funny, Brian.
Mm.
Many people, when asked, they have a career plan.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? But not many people have got a financial plan.
Mm.
Yet, you don't need a career plan if you have a financial plan. Did you know that? The reasoning is, most people think that when your career is doing well, automatically your financial plan is also doing well.
It doesn't work like that.
My friend.
Yeah.
You get a shock of your life.
Mm.
Because you must have a financial plan. Whether you're a boda rider, whether you're a student, whether you're whatever stage of life you're at, the path is the same.
And your financial plan can eventually your financial plan informs your career plan.
Absolutely.
Interesting. Two things before I let you go. Number one, we have students here. We can invest as low as 1K, but you see our young people are receiving pocket money, yeah? Some of them are hustling at Makerere, at Mobs, yeah? For young people like this, what are some of those first steps? Because you see, like I always go back to when I was at university, yeah? Many years ago, you guys don't ask me when, but you know how I made money? I made chapati. Yeah, we had a little shop growing up. We had a little shop at home, and I would wake up. I was a day student, and I would wake up, kanda, kanda, chapati, kanda. 5 a.m. you guys. My lectures were starting at 7. And I would kanda. Sometimes I would kanda in the night, because you have to leave it to, to rest, yeah? And then I'd wake up at 5, I do the chapati and leave it at the shop. And I would leave 24 chapatis. And each chapati was 100 shillings. Some of you have never eaten chapati of 100 shillings. Father God. So, I'd come back in the evening and pick that money. And that's how my mom told me, that's the only way you're going to get money. And I'd make sure at the end of the week, I would have, what were the orange notes? The orange notes were what? Were 200 shillings? You guys, you are old. Help me. There were 200 shilling notes. And I would make sure that I get at least 1,000 shillings. And I had a white chikebe. And I wish MTN Momo was there then. I had a white chikebe. And that's where I would put the money. There. So that's how I bought my family a colored television. That's how I bought myself a popcorn business. I had a popcorn machine at Wandegea. You see where they call, there, this first pharmacy now, I think. So I put a popcorn business there. Then I went to my village, which is in Entebbe Kauku, and I put another popcorn machine. You see how it is? 100 shillings. Yeah? So for young people here who look to corporate people, so when I get a job, I'm going to get money. What advice do you have for them?
The advice I have for you, the young people, is learn to control money when you're still young. Because how do you control money? You must be able to live below your means. That's a sign of controlling money. Because if you cannot live below your means when you're still at this stage of life, it becomes very difficult to live below your means when you grow. Most of the people you see here have got so many bills. They have got children to pay for. They have got contributions to make. You have not started contributing for marriages. You've not started contributing for
funerals, man.
Okay? It becomes more difficult as you grow
Yeah.
and grow. Therefore, you may look to them as the future that you want to emulate, but you must be able to look to yourself to determine the path that you want to take. And that path, like I've told you, looking up to them is for a career plan, but looking to yourself is for a financial plan. You must begin and determine the journey now where you are, because the lower you are at the ladder, the easier it is, okay? When I was starting out in business, I was paying myself 200,000 shillings.
Right.
Because I didn't have children, I didn't have rent, I didn't have funerals to contribute to, I didn't have weddings, my friends were not yet getting married. And then as you grow older, you get a certain fixed expense line.
Yeah.
It becomes very difficult to start the principle, just like disciplining a child. It's difficult when they are older. You know, you don't grow in a discipline when you're very old. You grow in it when you're younger. So that's what I would really want to encourage you to do as a young person. Determine and say that whatever money I get in pocket money, I'm going to put aside 10% in investor. Whatever money I get, you may go and visit an uncle and they give you some money, 20,000. Put aside 50% of that money. That should be your blueprint. What you do immediately you receive the money. That's what determines the journey from the left side of the quadrant that I told you about of self-employed and employee to the right side of the quadrant of business owner and investor.
Awesome. Can we clap for Alan? One more question. I always see this on TikTok and Twitter. Guys, what can you do with 50,000? What business can I do with 500,000? Right? You see the questions, then you see the responses. And I get fascinated by, by the things that people want to invest in. So, speak to us about investment vehicles for new investors. Yeah? Because I know out of this, we're going to have very many people who are going to start investing for the first time. So, what are some of those investment vehicles?
So, thank you. I think today the biggest investment vehicle is Better Investor. I think that's the investment vehicle that I would encourage you to go for. You see, if you have got money, majority of us like to have money in our pockets, right? And when you have money in your pockets, you feel good, isn't it? There is a certain feeling that you get. You feel like you want to, you can own the world. You can go to KFC. You can live a good life, isn't it? But then, when the money is going, when it is gone, when you have no money, somehow you're sad, isn't it? You become emotional. That's usually a sign of money controlling you. Please, do not be that person. And the easiest way that money cannot control you is when you choose to live in those particular principles. God was very wise that he even told us, give 10%. That was a principle. If only we could use that same principle in the other balance that we have, then that's a sign that we are living out life in principles. Now, what are the investment options? People usually ask that question, but they usually don't know how to save, number one. Investment options are usually based on your risk appetite. What is your risk appetite? Now, I like the option of Better Investor, okay? Because they are guaranteeing you minimum 10% per annum. Rather than have the money in your pocket and it's tempting you, rather than have the money on your bank account and it's still tempting you, Better Investor. Put the money on this *165 *7 *1 hash and put the money there so that it is earning you interest every single day. Now, as you're getting out of university, being an investor, you have got different options that are available to you. You may choose to do chapati business. You may choose to do a boda business. Depending on your level of capital that is available to you, I think, and as a university student, you may start from self-employed.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you about self-employed?
Yeah.
I run a business, but I think I'm still at the side of self-employed, trying to move towards a business owner. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be actively involved in that business. But while you're still involved in the business, the advantage of options like Vera Investor is that the money, instead of putting it on an account or in a pocket or in a box like you was talking about, the money is being held in a certain trust and it's growing every single day while you're thinking of maybe more profitable options. Now, being an investor, you don't always have to win. You don't always make money. You lose money. Those are the options of being an investor, right? And you don't always make 100% profit or whatever percentage profit. Sometimes you may make less, sometimes you may make more. But the idea is that you're in the field. You're a player and you're an investor.
Right.
Yes.
Alan Taiba, everyone. Thank you. Please. Hey, you are supposed to give some money.
Yes.
Okay. You give some money. Why not? You are an investor.
No, but I'll leave that to you.
Hey.
Let me leave that to you.
Okay. We give now.
Just ask a few questions.
Okay, let's ask a question. Let's ask a question. Huh?
Who they can ask one question.
Benjamin, you want to take this money? No. First, hold on. Okay, so I want to give 100,000 shillings. Are we together? To a student. Where are you? Not PhD students. Okay, so the question is, yeah?
Okay. The question is, what is the interest rate that Vera Investor is giving? I give a lady or a who put their hand up? Okay, I saw this guy Bambi. He put his hand up. Bambi, do you have an MTN line? Kubanga wobatolina potea. What's your name?
Kanchiruhu Conrad.
Who?
Conrad Kanchiruhu.
All right,
First of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity given to me.
This man must be from Mbarara, I swear. He's from... Just answer the question, you man. First of all, really, my mother is here.
It's 10%.
Is that correct?
Per annum.
Is that correct? 10% per annum. Really, mumtero garu really. Okay, so I'm going to send you to Miriam. You have won 100,000 shillings. Just like that. When the investor, you need 10% as PhD student. So 100K, we are going to make sure you save it. So please come. The man almost sent greetings. Where? I sent him there. Please go there. Alan, you want to give out more money?
I wanted to ask one more person. What's an asset?
I saw them, they were like, one more person, what's an asset?
What is an asset? Someone to define what we say an asset is.
Hajat.
An asset is something that adds value, or I can say that an asset appreciates. It does not depreciate.
I want someone to say what I said.
Oh my God.
What did he say?
He said an asset is something that earns you money.
Very good.
What's your name? Who? Nusura. Go and they give you 100,000. Do you have an MTN line? Yeah? go and they top up right now. Eleta manyaji. Eh? Hey, she might be called Nusura nga it brings the Peter. you know, that's how we are monitoring our partners. Eh? You have to give them the numbers after you just said. You need more? That's it. Let's gentlemen, Alan Taewa. I like that. All right. So, do we all have the product? We've heard of it. It's star 165 star 7 star 1. Please get it. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to call Helen. Helen, please come. And Helen is going to take us through the actual features of Beta Investor and how we are going to use it. We're going to take this knowledge and we also help others. We teach others how to use Beta Investor. Please be very attentive because I will give out more investment capital. Yeah?
True.
Yeah? So please be very attentive. We'll ask you some questions from Helen's presentation. Please.
Thank you very much. I wanted to start off with something here. A famous quote from Warren Buffett that says, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. My name is Helen Chirunji, Senior Manager, Savings and Loans, and I'm excited to be the product lead on this product. A product that is very close to my heart and one that I'm excited because I know that it's something that comes from the needs and the wants and desires of our customer. So let's get started. We are saving before we spend, right? So I'll take you through how to opt in. I'll also take you through how to invest and also how to save, auto-save. So by the end of my presentation, I'm sure that we shall all be investors. Okay. So in order to invest, to opt in, you dial star 165 hash. After dialing star 165 hash, it will bring for you our menu, our mobile money menu. So you'll select option 7, which is invest and insure. After choosing option 7, invest and insure, it will give you option 1, which is invest with Momo, which is why we are here, to invest with Momo. Under invest with Momo, you will now move to Yinvesta. You'll select Yinvesta. Today we are speaking about Yinvesta. Then when you select option 1, it will prompt you to enter your PIN, your mobile money PIN. I continue to say, please don't share your mobile money PIN. It's sacred to you. Keep it safe. Then after entering the PIN, you're able to unlock the investment. So when you go to Yinvesta, you're able to unlock the power of Yinvesta. So that's option 1. When you put the PIN, you'll also confirm the terms and conditions. These are also available on our website if you need to read and see what everything means, when can I get my interest, how long, everything is there. So once you confirm, you'll be opted into the service and you're successful and you get started basically. So that's part 1 to opt in. We understand that customer consent is key. Our regulators that are available here have always emphasized that customers need to consent to what we do. So this caters for that. We protect, we try to make sure that the customer funds are secure. So we'll move then to the actual investment. After you've invested, you've opted in, then you can invest. To be able to invest, you dial star 165, star 7, star 1 hash. Then you'll select Yinvesta still, and then when you select investor, you'll go straight to the option of investing. When you choose option 1, it will prompt you to either invest for self, other, or auto save. When you choose option 1 for self, it will ask the amount of money that you'd like to invest. And you can choose from 1,000. So the minimum is 1,000. There is no maximum. However, we have limits of how much mobile money you can transact in a day of 5 million. So you can keep adding as and when. So there is no maximum. Then you put the money and it will prompt you to put your PIN, and then you'll become an investor and your amount is confirmed. You receive a notification confirming your investment. After 24 hours from the time you invest, your investment will start to earn you interest on a daily basis. The interest that you earn on a daily basis, you'll be able to view after 3 days post the earning. So after 3 days, you can just go and just keep seeing how it's growing. That view is exciting to see that the money is working for you as you sleep. So that's the part about investment. Now, we also, remember I said that we create for the customer. What are the customer wants? What does the customer need? The customer needs convenience. We have an auto-save feature where you don't have to keep moving money by yourself. Sometimes you forget. This feature is one that will enable you save your money automatically. So I'll take you through the auto-save feature as well. You dial *165, *165, *7, *1 hash. Select Yinvesta. Then instead of going to, so you go to invest, then you'll see an option that has auto save. So the auto save option, you are able to save. There are different frequencies, either daily, or you want to save weekly, or you want to save monthly. When you choose the frequency that you want your money to be moved automatically, you don't have to keep dialing all the time. When you choose the interest, it will ask you for a start date. For example, if I say I'm choosing daily, I'll start, you see the format of year, month, and date. I'll put that, and then I'll also enter an end date. I'll enter an end date. I want to start saving from 16th of April to 16th of May. So I'll put 16th May. And then it will prompt me to also to confirm the amount that I want to be automatically debited. And after putting the amount, it will prompt me to put the PIN. So the PIN keeps coming up because that's how we know we are talking to Helen Chirunji. That's how we know that Helen Chirunji is in charge of their account. So after putting the PIN, I approve. Once you approve, every day, 24 hours, it will, at 24 hours from the time you put, it will start to automatically make that saving for you. Once again, we are so excited about this product. As I conclude, I just wanted to say thank you for coming. Thank you to our partners. Thank you to the team, products team, the team behind everything, technology, customer experience. We are excited and we are thankful for the support. And yeah, let's start saving. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Helen. Thank you, Helen, for working hard on this. You've seen the mechanics. Are we together? Are we together? Okay, so who has invested already? Who? Come. 1, 2, 3. Who has invested? Come. Who else? You've invested. Come. Hey, my friend, really. Come. Who else has invested? Have you invested? Who has invested? Guys, where are you? Get your phones, eh? MTN. Okay. Number one. Do you guys have loans? Tubabanja. You don't have loans? Because Munang. We've given someone money. Centers on now. MTN. MTN took all the money when my friend here, we put money on the thing. So you've invested, eh? How much did you remain with?
70K.
So we were avenging him 30K. We thank very investor, because where would we have got this man? He brought himself. And we took back our money. So, he has invested. Your lines are here with you. All of you. Bring the phone. You have invested. So what does the message say? After you've invested, it says, Sanlam Investments East Africa Limited has deducted 1,000 shillings at a fee of you are investing for free. You guys. You have yellow. You have successfully invested 1,000 shillings into your Yinvesta account. Wonderful. I think I should give this man money. Kwa investor. But these are the buffons that have money. You see a guy, I don't know why thieves steal smartphones. Singer, you steal these ones. These ones have money. So, what's your name?
Yes, I'm Brian.
Brian. Hey, really? Go with. What's your name, my dear?
Shapal Caroline.
Pal.
Naseremba Jovrite.
Jovrite. All right.
Agava Dorothy.
Dorothy. Okay. So, Julie, all these guys, they are going to get 100,000 shillings as the investors. So please go to the back and they update you. This man has already got his money. You thought you were getting more. You man, can you go back? The man was like, hey, go away. The man has already borrowed. Okay, so please clap for them. Thank you for investing. Take this message to your fellow students. You need a pic with me. You are investing. Let's take a picture here. Come and stand here. Please put the investor banner at the back. Two Brian investors. Now you man, you hold my phone so that people think it's you with the phone. So we show that we are iPhone users. You know you have to put swag, you man. Yeah. Man, gaita semba nacho. Yeah, congratulations, my guy. Welcome. Man, even you want a picture? Okay. I'm going to start making you pay. Where is your iPhone? Okay. You hold. You need to be cool, you guys. You need to be cool.
Unstoppable, untouchable, God stand for you, me say is unchangeable. Unstoppable, untouchable, God stand for you, me say is unchangeable.
Well done. All right. Neighbor Nang. Are we, are we ready to invest? I'm excited about what is going to happen. So I want to take a few questions, from our media partners. A question to our partners, Sanlam. You can ask a question. Jemima will be answering. Helen, where's Helen? Helen, where's Helen? Please get Helen. And we answer some of your questions before you experience. Yes, Benji.
Good evening. My name is Benjamin Emuk. I am a journalist working for Chimpreports and Kampala Scoop. I just wanted to find out from MTN Momo and its partners, when it comes to, you said there is no maximum, right? So does it matter to you, like where this money comes from? Because in some instance, someone can actually start money laundering, right? And then they put in the money there. Like, how do you regulate someone who has put in the money? And then also, there were concerns about the MTN shares that we had some time back. I wouldn't really want to bring it as an issue, but there were concerns. So how different is Yinvesta from the shares that MTN sold out publicly? Thank you so much.
Okay. Let's take another question, then we'll answer. Yes, please, Benji, please pass the mic to him.
Thank you. My name is Felix Brian Okesho. I do run an online media. Now, a quick one. Why investment now? What do you intend to achieve in the couple of years? And secondly, how is MTN ready to carry on the culture of saving during this hard economy?
Things are hard. How would you encourage us to save? You have a question? Yes. Okay, please go ahead.
My name is Nachmli Clearoy from Chamago University. My question is it possible to get a loan from MTN Momo, then you invest? Yeah, it's also a question because somebody will be having the urge to invest, but currently doesn't have money, but has an option of borrowing from MTN Momo.
You'll once own an arcade. That's how, huh? No. Okay. Sir, what's your name?
My name is David.
David.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My question is, if I invest, is this money fixed for a year or I can withdraw in case I need it?
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So let me first take these questions. Allow Richard or Jemima or...
All right. Thank you. Those are fantastic questions. So the first question was around the source of funds. So when you think of mobile money, we have multiple ways in which you put money into your wallet. You can either go to an agent, right? You give them cash, they give you float, you put into your phone. You also have the option of pushing money from your bank account, right? Where you do a bank to your phone transfer. You also have the option of receiving money from somebody else, a person-to-person transfer, P2P. You can also receive from overseas. So we have multiple ways in which you get that money, which are all within our permit from a regulatory perspective. So essentially, when the money is sitting in your wallet, it is safe, and you're able to then transfer within the limits that we are regulated by, which is 5 million per transaction and 20 million per day. Okay? There was a question around taking a loan. So we do have a couple of loan products, MoCash, MoSente, MoPesa, multiple loan products. I think, you know, you can assess whether it makes sense for you to take a loan to invest. There are some products where the interest is, I believe, 9%. And if you're making 10% interest, you can choose whether it's a worthwhile proposition for yourself. And then there's a question around fixing the deposit. So if you invest, is it fixed such that you're unable to withdraw that money? The answer is no. And you can try it today if you like. Invest 5K, immediately withdraw that 5K. There's no fixing. So at any given time, you can put money, and if you're having an emergency and you need the money, you can always withdraw it instantly straight into your mobile wallet. Thank you.
So you can withdraw 100% of the principal?
Yes.
Yeah? Are we together?
They can even try it if you like.
Okay.
I think Richard can answer the question around shares.
Okay. Very brilliant questions. But just to emphasize, we are not tying your money. There is free entry and exit. That's what I just need to emphasize. There are some investments where they tie you to the investment and say, oh, you can only take out the money after a month, or, you know, give us some, notify us. We are saying, put in your money and take it out whenever you want. So that's the emphasis. But the question on investing in MTN shares vis-a-vis the better investor product, what is the difference? The difference is those who invested in the MTN shares all actually own part of MTN. They are shareholders. This is the difference. As an investor, you can either be a shareholder or just invest in this kind of products. So the difference, the biggest difference is if you have invested in MTN, you are actually a shareholder in MTN. You own part of the company, and you get what we call dividends. We pay dividends. We don't call it interest. We pay dividends 3 times a year. This one is giving you interest daily. Let's get the difference. So if you're a shareholder in a company, the company usually does, present results on a quarterly basis, and then you're paid interest 3 times a year. That is June, December, and I think, but it's 3 times, it's every 4 months. So we pay we pay dividends every 4 months to all the shareholders. And you know that we have the AGM coming up. You actually still have an opportunity to buy shares in MTN through the secondary market. We had the primary market that went by, but you can go to the Uganda Securities Exchange and still buy shares in MTN through the secondary market. It would mean you're buying from someone who is selling. Yeah, that's what it means. But the US is available. So, but the biggest difference I want to tell you is your interest is earned daily here. But again, you cannot take away your money easily when you're a shareholder. You would have to sell your shares through USE, and there's that process. But here it's instantaneous, as and when. So your interest also earns you interest. Can you imagine that? So that's very important. And I want to emphasize investment, not saving. You're investing money. You're not just saving money. You're investing because it's multiplying on a daily basis. So guys, tell someone who will tell the other, tell all your friends and family, this is the real thing. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll take that's a couple of more questions. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. For purpose of record, Kenneth Mugume is my name. I'm from MOBS. My question is simple. I think it is going to MTN Momo. I have a merchant line. I can do transactions. I can receive money. But it's unfortunate. I can't use eSave. It doesn't have the function. I tried to save, but it failed. So I don't know if they're planning to also push for us who are using merchant lines. Thank you very much.
You're a merchant. You are in school. Next question. Questions? Members of the press? Questions? No one? Okay. So, Jemima, you want to take this?
All right, so as far as merchants are concerned, this product was initially designed for consumers. So essentially it means you and I. We do have consumers who also, like in this case, act or operate as merchants as well. So I think that's a challenge to us to review the product to see whether there's a product market fit for merchants as well. So you can leave that to us. We can review and see if it's something that we can extend to merchants as well. Thank you.
I just wanted to add something. It does not stop you from investing as the merchant. Remember, you have two wallets in the same SIM card, the business wallet and the personal wallet. So you can move money from the business wallet to the personal wallet and invest for now. So it's basically one more step. If you want to invest some of your money in the business, transfer a bit of it to the personal wallet and invest as we develop the merchant solution. So you are not left out. There's still a solution for you in the interim. Thank you.
Okay, so you can try it out now. If you have some challenges, our people are here, they can help you.
Thank you, Pris. I wanted to ask a simple question. Does Yinvesta offer loans?
My brother, we've already paid your loan. Okay, and maybe, you know, it's funny. And maybe as a follow-up, if honestly I've invested, the word is not saving. If I have invested, say 100,000 shillings, can I take a loan from an investor? Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have invested, what that shows us is that, you know, you are not in dire need. You know, by the time you're getting a loan, you are actually pressed up. You know, you have a problem you want to solve. But if you're investing, when we are doing our credit scoring, you know, by the time we say you are eligible to 20K, someone else is eligible to 50K, we look at your activity, the way you transact. What kind of transactions do you do? Customers who tend to do this kind of transactions are more trusted. You know why? Because money is always within the account. Let me give you an example. If you're a customer who receives money, Jemima has sent you some money, then you quickly go to an agent and withdraw it. She has sent you 100 and you always say, take a kone zokuja. That's what you usually say. Yet we have Momo Pay. You can actually pay for goods digitally, but you still say, no, take a kone zokuja. Nezokujayo. And me, I never put the withdraw fee, by the way, when I'm sending someone money. Because I say, transact cashless. Why do you want the cash? Yes. Now, customers who receive money and then take it out. You receive 103, take off the whole 100K. We will tend not to trust this customer compared to the one who will actually do Momo Pay, who will do an investment, who will try to make payments, pay for your car. I mean, when you do other transactions with the money you receive, I can tell you, it is likely that your loan limit is actually higher. So the ones who invest will actually be trusted more. It's the logic in the system. The system will trust that customer who does not just exit money immediately they receive it, but use that money for different services. So my encouragement is invest more, and I can tell you the loan limit will actually grow because the system will see that you're actually an investor on the platform, and we should trust you with more money by lending you more money. Is that clear? I hope it makes sense.
Nice. Nice. Hey, these are actually good questions. These are good questions. Okay. Barbara, how much time do I have for questions? 10 more minutes? Okay. Benji.
Thank you once again. My other concern would actually be like you said that it's 10 to 12 percent per annum. So what if, like, if I invest 1,000, yes? Say an example, I get 11.5. Yes. So how is this determined?
How's the
How is it
interest
determined?
rate determined?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take one
Given
more.
the range of 10 to 12 per annum,
Mm.
how is the 11.5 determined?
Okay, let me just take another one here. You man, as long as it's not about loans.
No, it's not a loan.
Okay, go ahead.
Things concerning investments or investing is very good. I've not seen an option of next of kin.
Kwegamba waliwo ebibuuzo ebikumalako. Why first wait? Stand up. What do you mean? What do you mean? You people listen to my guy. What do you mean? Next of kin, like in case in case you pass on, who takes that money?
Yeah.
Oli mugezi nno, oyinza okuba you have just invested 100k boda n'ekukuba. Who takes that money? Bamwongere? The man will get loans. Okay, another question here. Okay, so Jamie, next of kin, where does the money go? And I think, Jamie, let's also answer the question generally about, I think there was a very huge article at one point, what happens to I think mobile money when people pass on, so you can answer. Okay, there was a question here. Let me stand here.
Yes, once again, my name is Sleepy Sunday.
You're called Sleepy Sunday?
Sleepy Sunday.
Okay.
From Kiambogo University. First and foremost, I want to appreciate MTN generally for the service done.
Right.
They really do great job. And as per the county ranking,
let's listen. Everybody, let's listen, please.
I think it's one of the richest company, right? Then my question goes, MTN I can say they earn billions of revenue. Then my question comes in, why does MTN continue struggling? Yes, those are my words. To visibly invest and to visibly invest in rural areas that still fuel their growth.
Man, this
financially.
This is a research question.
No.
So you're saying we're making money. Why don't we continue investing in rural areas? Is this the space for that? Is this a space for that? No. Because I will tell you, I think Richard, I'm partly now an MTN employee. I'll tell you right now what is happening right now. Right now in Bujiri. Right now. Do you know Bujiri? Do you know where it is? It's in the eastern region. Yeah? After Jinja, right? Bujiri is after Jinja, right? Kamuri? Right now, there is a computer lab that has been built for a school where people pay 300,000 shillings. No, 30,000 shillings as school fees. MTN is handing over a fully installed computer lab right now. So we are doing the work. So maybe we can speak into letting the public know about it. Yeah? Yeah, so. Did you ever hear of the MTN Marathon? How old are you? So the work is going on. To answer your question, the work is going on. So I think we'll do better in putting the word out there, right? So guys, you've heard. Okay, one more question here.
As MTN, do you have any recovery plan in case one loses his or her line with the investments on the line?
Okay. People want their money. Okay, Richard?
Okay, so maybe can we start with how is interest determined? My colleague from Sanlam, and then I'll answer the one of what happens when you pass away.
Thank you very much, Richard. How your interest is calculated every day. So as an investment firm, we look at what the market is currently. This particular investment is done with the presumption of making sure your capital remains preserved, meaning we would buy government treasury bills, government bonds, bank deposits, and every day based on that, we would calculate a rate of return. So when you get into your investor platform, you'll also be able to see every day what the rate of return is. And based on the assets, as our Gold Finance team was mentioning, even the fund itself has assets, and we're able to then tell you the rate of return for each particular day.
Thank you so much. Just to emphasize as well, you can tell the interest. It's on the menu. I don't know, can you go to the menu and see today's interest? The interest they are offering today, that interest keeps changing. But like we mentioned, it's between 10 to 12. Today's interest is 11. But you can see it. So you can see it and decide whether to invest. Probably you might want to invest when it is 12%. You might want to invest less when it is 10, but you can play around with that, so you have that power on the menu. You can also calculate that if you invested X amount, how much will you get? All that is on the menu, so feel free. Then what happens when you pass away? When you pass away, first of all, there's a provision in the law, the National Payment Systems Act, in terms of what happens to your mobile money in case you pass away. It's not automatic that your brother or your spouse or your sister or your mother will take the money. There's a process around there. So the first thing is we have to confirm that the death actually occurred. What confirms death? Death certificate. So the first document is we get a death certificate. Now when you get the death certificate, our recommendation is that you quickly visit any of our reach out to us, visit any of our service centers or contact us through all the channels, and that then allows us to block the account. Because remember, when you pass away, someone else could have been in possession of your phone or your PIN, and then they actually continue to transact or take out your money. So that allows us to immediately block the account from any activity. And then the second document is letters of administration. You have to process letters of administration, which again you can't get without the death certificate. So death certificate is the very first document. And then the register of deaths and births should be able to give you a the death certificate, and then the Administrator General will give you letters of administration. The letters of administration will determine, it will indicate who is taking charge of your estate. Who is going to run your estate? By your estate, I mean whatever assets you left on earth, including cash. Cash on mobile money, cash in the bank, all the assets that you left behind. That is the single document that we'll use to then process. We'll then reach out to Sanlam. If your investments were still with Sanlam, that is what we'll also use to reach out to Sanlam and then claim for the funds. And the funds will be channeled to the person that is indicated on that letter of administration. I hope it's clear. Okay, thank you.
So guys, this is according to the law. We are not dreaming up our own rules. Bank of Uganda is here. That's our regulator. Are we together? Yeah, because I saw some of you when they said death certificate, you're like, but the person bought them. Please, there are rules. So that's what we operate under. Okay, so I would like to, members of the press, if you have any more questions, you'll get an opportunity. You can talk to any of our partners from Sanlam or BOU, from Goldmine Finance, from MTN Momo. We can set up a press area for you outside, and you continue asking any more questions. Once again, thank you for coming. Big round of applause to Sanlam, please. Thank you, thank you. Big round of applause to MTN Momo and MTN Uganda. Helen and the entire team, thank you so much for putting this together. We'll still take more questions. We know there are people who are watching us online. Start today. *165 *7 *1. Yeah, that is the magic code. And start investing today for as low as 1,000 shillings. And it's 10% interest per annum. You can withdraw the entire principal. You invest at 0 shillings. Yeah? And that is possible with Sanlam. So please start today and tell everybody to do this. Can we clap for our students who have come? Thank you. Many people did not get this information when they were your age, so I'm glad you're choosing to invest now. And because of that, you're going to be the first to serve dinner. Yeah. You want what? You want to pay for the dinner? Yeah. Okay, come and pray. Come and pray. He's a pastor, eh? Okay, come. Either you look like a pastor. You look. Come. What's your name?
Bill.
Who?
Tinkerbill.
Tinkerbill.
Yeah.
All right. Please pray.
Okay. Let's humble ourselves for a word of prayer. Dear loving Father, we thank you so much for this golden day. We thank you so much for the investors and the investors of this generation. We give you our blessings and also give you our future into your hands as Ugandans. And we pray for our dinner. Bless us, give us, and guide us in everything. I pray through Jesus Christ, our Lord.
Amen. Thank you, my friend. So, students, you will be led by my friend, Mr. Lon. Mr. Lon, where are you? Mr. Lon, you're leading your friends. You are the first to serve, eh? Yeah. Where does he go? Where, outside? He's leading the food line. This at the back. At the back. Huh?
To begin your journey with Yinvesta, simply dial *165# on your MTN line. From the Momo menu, scroll down and choose option 7, Invest and Insure. Next, select the first option, Invest with Momo. Here, you'll see a list of investment partners. Choose option 1, Yinvesta. You'll be asked to enter your mobile money PIN. This keeps your account secure. If it's your first time, select Yinvesta as your journey. Now, review the terms and conditions at yinvesta.com and confirm to opt in. That's it. You're now a Yinvesta user. You can start investing right away by dialing *165 *7 *1#. To invest, dial *165 *7 *1#. Your direct access to Yinvesta. From the Yinvesta menu, select option 1, Invest. You can invest for yourself or for someone else. Let's choose Invest for Self. Enter how much you'd like to invest. You can start from as low as 1,000 shillings. You'll see the transaction summary. Confirm by entering your Momo PIN, just like that. Your money is now growing with Yinvesta. You'll start earning daily returns immediately. To set up autosave, dial *165 *7 *1#. From the Yinvesta menu, choose option 1, Invest. Then choose option 3, Autosave. Pick how often you want to save. daily, weekly, or monthly. Next, enter your start date in this format: year, month, day. Now enter the date when autosave should stop. Type in how much you want to save each time. You'll see your full plan: amount, dates, and frequency. If it looks good, select Approve. Enter your mobile money PIN to confirm. And you're all set! Your autosave is now active. Your money moves while you move forward.